BH Discover. What's up? This is my second take. I had to do it. I'm gonna try to get to you real quick. Tonight I have a 9 p.m. premiere. Get there, be there quick. Don't waste time. Listen, this video is gonna go up quickly as soon as I hit the button off. But I want you to know, I need you to get ready because this is going to be an exciting year. I met a lot of you. A lot of you thank me for what we did last year that we worked on Failure Going Fast. And we split it down. Every week we have already generalized what we're doing, what goals we're trying to reach for the week. And then we break it down 3 sessions. The second one being relationship. The last one be failure going fast on our financial, because our financial is the last thing. You need to work on the relationship first, because if you don't know that has stability and a foundation, then when you're going through your financial failures and trying to get rid of the promises that have failed you in the past, then you have a better way of knowing that I need to have done this first. So get into the understanding that I must be able to build that relationship first. Then you get into the financial. That's why it's our last one. But it's been a journey. I just want to say and touch upon those who have saved even $1. I want to thank those who stopped me in the street, stopped me in the bank, stopped me in different places, telling me how much these videos has helped them in savings. And I'm going to continue to go on and do that for you, even in our neighborhoods where we just go visit, see people and see friends. You're always able to give something back, and that's very important. But what I'm giving back tonight is that premiere, the night that premiere. Do you understand? Be there, see it. It will be a better understanding what I'm giving you tonight, and understanding why Failure Going Fast going to jump off straight after we understand why the premiere was so important. This video will be important to you also. So those who saved, remember how we saved when we weren't able to save, and as we were saving, some of us went through certain situations where we either 2 couples, one lost a job, one has to fall and handle everything until the other one catch the job, or you don't know what situation, but whatever the situation was, we still were focused. Even if I had to save $5 or a penny, remember a penny? And trust me, I saved a penny. I saved, oh my God. In the beginning, I was saving pennies, but I wasn't saving pennies after that, because I had to go through the process. You got to go through the process. You can have an abundance of money. I'm not saying I can't save money. I didn't have money in the bank. So you get the understanding of keeping it, not touching it, letting it grow, and keeping it. And it don't grow just sitting and wait. You want it to grow, prospering in areas in which we grow our tree, we grow our profile, financial profile, and it's going to be a teaching experience, but we not there yet. But we started our investment. We did that last year, 2024, where I gave you our last, I think we did 10 weeks of it. We did it 3 months, and then I added in an extra week for you. I said, I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to add an extra week, and we did it like that. And that last week, we did that investment in which I gave you certain places you could invest, even for $5, you could build money up, and it also builds your credit, and you also could use it for certain other things, loans and certain other stuff. And I was able to give that information. A lot of you grasped it, a lot of you took it. I have it, and it helped me, and I went through my vibration period with it, but like I say, it's a process. You have to go through it, but I went through it, so my confidence in talking to you is more even better than what it is before. Even if through failure we learn, but it's only the failure because it is the unknown that we are going through. And when you go through an unknown, you're going to have failure until you learn, and there's no more failure. But I have to be at will to learn. And a lot of you was at will. And I was at will, even though I was going through, I didn't let that stop me from getting you the information. I didn't become selfish, thinking about, oh, I can't do this, I'm going through this, and I know I was going through, but I still was able to lash it on to you, what you needed to do, and you grew. So when I drastically needed, and I did fall, it was the teaching and already knowing, but it was the teaching and the idea of knowing that in joining, I was able to join and also was able to save, because I was going through the process with you, even mentally. And you're growing mentally, and then that mental begin to come physical. And then you see that physical begin to change, and then you start to see the growth. And you start to see how it feels when you say it, and you don't even think about the dollar, especially when you need to save. Now that's a different thing when you need to save. I need to save. If I don't save it, we're gonna lose the house. You know, things like that. If I don't save this, we're not gonna eat next week. We can't take this trip. You know, but we begin to do other trips, and there's a lot going on in our area that we can share with each other, so we can venture on, you know, and do that. I probably give you a little link to what we have if you're in Florida, how we know what's going on for the day. And I always be asking people what's happening. I know they know what's happening, but I ask them to see what they're going to give me. But yet I give it for you for free. Even when I'm going through, even when I'm feeling myself. You know what I'm saying? And because I was able in that will, when I went through already, instantly I was able to do what I needed to do. And I can sit here and say, I know it can happen because it happened for me. And I just want to give it to you. And we gave it to you. This year is going to be different. We're going to get back to, I didn't give you the total finance where you really put the money in, but I will give it to you some more financials when we talk, because I'm going to start going live. That's another thing. But bye. See you. Let's go. I enjoyed you. Let know that on my financial journey, I also know when you're going through a savings, you just don't want to go through the savings. You want to go through the value of what your savings, the quantity, the quality. You know, and I did that when I had to go into the store and I had to make a choice of a product that I wanted. One given 5% of protein, one given 25%. And I just needed 14 for the week. So they had a sale, you can get 5 for $5. But that 5 would add up to the 25, but I got to eat one a day. Then the other one, for $179, I can get what? I can get this with no problem. Nobody gonna say anything. And guess what? It's 25%. And it's $179. I just have to have just one. And it's better flavored. The other one is plain. But it's 25%. So I'm saving $321 if I mentally know that it's $5 I will be spending. So I'm gonna save the $321, throw it in our savings, spend the $179. That's how you save. You got me? Now get on. Get ready. Get ready to sweat. But hard sweat. But not too hard. But sweet and sound. Until next week. Until next time. Next month. Next summer. Next year. Next venture. Next outing. Next it out on a BS next. Let's go.